Readers divided on the Will Brooks column. One shows his women's basketball ignorance abs. Literary contributors had different opinions on my email column last week about wildly popular Tennessee safety Will Brooks. Marty thought it was funny. Charlie thought it was really weak. I broke the tie by judging it sensational. Also, Colorado Mark proved in an email that he knows nothing about women's basketball. Jack demonstrated a rare attention to detail by writing that he studied both teams' pregame warm-ups at Neyland Stadium. Jerry writes, hoping most prima donnas will embrace the team concept provides a warm and fuzzy feeling, but that's all. The age-old adage, money talks and BS walks, still holds true. My response, you're probably right. But as most of my readers know, I'm relentlessly optimistic about people, sometimes foolishly so. Marty writes, funny stuff today, email column on Will Brooks. My response, I was trying to be serious. But thanks anyway. Charlie writes, John, your stuff about Brooks was really weak. Not up to par at all. I'm going to go fund you some humor. My response, not up to par. Just what you consider to be par. I strive for consistency, with columns ranging from almost tolerable to mediocre, and based on reader feedback, I again hit my target. I might ask for another raise. If you don't like my columns, move on. Based on your email, you're probably looking for a more cerebral columnist. I recommend Blake Topmeyer, who doesn't just think he's the smartest guy in the room. He is the smartest guy in the room. Colorado Mark writes, I don't really care about women's basketball, but for some reason, and I don't even know why, I do hope Kim Caldwell does well and is highly successful. At least for me, she seems like a bright spot for Tennessee athletics, and compared to that doofus Mulkey, well, she just seems like a total professional in what is needed in women's athletics. My response, I noticed a typo in your run-on sentence. I assumed you meant to write, I don't really know anything about women's basketball, but Kim Mulkey has won 4 national championships and is regarded as one of the sport's all-time great coaches. Just wondering. What do you think of Coach Prine's professionalism? Jack writes, I sit in Section O at the football games. This gives me an opportunity to watch the visitors' pregame warm-ups up close. I'll use my binoculars to also check on UT's warm-ups from afar. I've drawn the conclusion that the visitors put a lot more effort into their warm-ups than UT. I can't help but wonder if there is a relationship here to UT's notoriously slow starts. My response, in a word, no, but I'm shocked anyone would pay that much attention to warm-ups. I do admire your diligence, though. A member of this column's research team will be retiring at the end of the year. If you're interested in coming aboard, let me know. Duolingo writes, John Adams, you got 3 minutes? My response, back off. I will learn Spanish on my time, not yours. Welch writes, my name is Welch Suggs, and I am a faculty member in the Department of Journalism at the University of Georgia. I am inviting you to take part in a research study. Fall Base EBL. 10 final impressions from Tennessee Baseball Fall World Series under Tony Vitello. This study is intended to determine the critical aspects of education and preparation for careers in sports media. My apologies if you have seen this before. If you have already filled out the survey, thank you for your time. My response, thanks for taking time to contribute to my column, but I don't do surveys. If you want to know something about journalism, ask Georgia sportscaster Jeff Dantzler. Don't bother me again, or I will give Colorado Mark your email address.